orders are as follows. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, where before we head on, I did clear my inventory, whatnot, and level up my companions. We're gonna start with Lae'zel. So I had this choice to like a subclass, and I went for Battlemaster. Apparently that's what's the best, and she's gonna get, we have here superiority die, which has spent to empower Battlemaster maneuvers, improving proficiency in combat. Recharge, short rest, that's not bad. And speaking of short rest, I already used one, so I have everybody full. Although, I think about it, I did that before I leveled my guys, so I'm not sure if I'm leveling my characters, if that's gonna, fully heal them. Usually in RPGs that happens, so it's a bit of a exploit you can use, but well, it is what it is right now. So she's gonna be a battle master. No changes in terms of like gear on her, and she's gonna have riposte. What was it? Trip attack, and there was disarming attack. Passive features, and riposte is a reaction with superiority die. So I can riposte 4 times before having to use a short rest. Now with Gale, I'm gonna have to examine like this. He's still gonna be a divination. I just background sage. It's all good. And I think it was some spells. Yeah, no, that we already had. Can't remember what. There were some extra spells for him, and it's not showing here, strangely enough. I think it was not Ray of Frost. Firebolt we have. With something rays, like 3 rays and whatnot. Can I?
Which way to the nearest
No,
library?
I cannot. Or maybe I can see like this. Spells here, yeah. So it was Scorching Ray and Misty Step. Those are the 2 spells, which are level 2 spells that I got for him. This looks like a lot of damage, 6 to 36. Heard 3 rays of fire. Each ray deals to 12. So basically, if all 3 hit and we deal maximum damage, that's gonna be 36. Cool. Astarion, oh lovely.
How delicious.
Yes, exactly. He's gonna be. Where is it? Over here. He's gonna be a subclass thief. I'm gonna keep him for lockpicking, disarming, whatnot, sneaking around, and all that. So basically, that's mostly what you get from him. I think there is second story work. Master the art of falling and gain resistance to falling damage, so that's really useful for him. And then
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
We spec into Bard, and that's gonna be our second class up until level, I don't know, level maximum, or I think it's level 10, something like that. I think the cap is 12, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we're just gonna be level 2 warlock, and the rest is gonna be level 10 Bard. And I did actually swap around the deception for performance, because I might not use deception on that much, and we already have like +3, so it should be fine. And yeah, I'm trying to go a bit more towards Bard. In terms of, what was it?
No one back home will ever believe this.
I think it was, we have friends, all that. Bard, yeah. I have Mage Hand, Minor Illusion. Of course, we have Barding Inspiration, that's class action. And for the spells, so those were the cantrips. For spells, I went for Sleep, Thunder Wave, in case, I don't know, by any chance I get overwhelmed. We have Tasha Hideous Laughter. Leave a creature prone with laughter without the ability to get up. And then we have Dissonant Whispers, which is quite a bit of damage, which also gives Frightened to enemies, disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. So even on save, target still takes half damage. So if they save themselves or whatever, they hit the dice roll, they're still gonna take a bit of damage. Now, one thing in terms of gear, I did get the gloves of missile snaring. There was something weird, or it's not showing here. It shows it's actually as a reaction, and Lae'zel has,
Looking ahead.
I don't know,
What
has
is that?
reactions because that's superiority die. But when I
Never a
equipped,
dull
or
moment.
it was in the traders menu or whatnot, it showed as a warning that I can't actually use them, that I don't have available reactions. I don't know. We'll give it a test. It does not say here. It shows that I can wear it. And yep, again, organized my menu, my inventory, not my menu, a bit, cleared everything, so everybody only has stuff that I kind of want them to have,
And these things are still
and
interesting.
that's about it. Okay, we still have like 400 something gold, all good. Sold most of the copies for the book, kept just one each, kept the letter. Not sure if it's gonna be like a quest item or whatnot. Hyena ear, alchemical ingredient. Bloodstone, apparently it's an ingredient as well. And yeah, I kept the rotten chicken eggs. Maybe we'll throw at somebody. It is a single ear, so yeah, for sure.
On my way.
Okay, and I did give it a test with the potion of invisibility off screen a bit. I came back into this area, which already apparently something changed over here, as in the guy is not here anymore, and neither are those two tieflings.
I need a
Believe.
quick word.
If I see a goblin, I'm closing this gate, whether you're inside or not.
Gotcha. And Rika is over here, apparently. Let's see if we can chat with her now.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
Your first kill, I guess. Oh, don't worry, it gets easier, unfortunately.
That's what Zevlor said too. I hope you're right. I want to help. I just didn't think it would feel like this. You made it look so easy. The killing.
I thought maybe we could converse more options and whatnot. Okay, and then we have Kaldani here. And yeah, what I tried with Potion Invisibility, I was trying to see if I can pick this up. And I can, but apparently Potion Invisibility is one-time use. And then it gets, you know, discarded. And I did try to... and I managed to dig the grave and whatnot, but it's nothing interesting, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Grave
Here
marker.
lies Cannon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed. Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Yeah, I know, but I know I'm being watched. But there was something interesting that I could have done. Hold up. I don't wanna loot it.
Freshly turned soil
There it
shifts
is.
beneath your feet as you approach the grave.
And yeah, look around cautiously, then begin to dig. We can do that, but he doesn't have anything interesting on him. But since we are a bard right now, we're just gonna sing a song of El Turel. And when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companion's light, until the dawn does call.
Your heart lightens as you finish the song.
You're welcome. Yes, I know you're still watching. I will just paid my respects.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Oh, tiefling options. If I don't help my kin, who will?
Ain't that Bashaba's bitter truth? It's appreciated. Trust me.
Can we chat more?
No more trouble. Yet.
Nope. Was it? Cool. So we're just gonna leave the rest. I don't wanna have a fight with the whole grove and whatnot. Okay, so looking at the map, there's a path on the left. I'm gonna quickly check it out. Although it looks like there's gonna be like a lot of shops around here. Stone door. Where is this leading? Secluded chamber. Oh, hello. It is still considered stealing. Devil no. Well, looks like I can read it. Alright. Have you ever had a god change your blood? It is a horrifying thing, even for those who may desire it. Yet few tieflings wished for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It is not as if we were well loved before the archdevil's gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of devilkin, as if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupts. How amusing. When so many others willingly sell their souls to fiends, yet their culture as a whole escapes the blame. By what method can we redeem ourselves when the crime is not ours? I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damn ritual, but personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Lies. When every passerby thinks you're a thief and heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me is knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than for all of us to fall from grace. Damn. So we have... Oh, okay, here's Zevlor.
No word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
Okay. Alright. This one, the books and whatnot, is considered as stealing. But we can read some stuff over here. Travel's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Okay. Variety is the blood of the city itself, for better or worse. The devoted will find a place to worship, the dedicated will find work to be done, and let it be fully understood by any who wish to visit. The criminal enterprises in Baldur's Gate thrive as heartily as the rest. And then, Travel's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 4, The Risen Road. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with traveling advice that seems to be decades out of date. Those who seek to journey to the coast from the interior regions, lying to the east, will typically seek out the Risen Road. Running parallel to the rival Kiontar, the Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from Elturel to Baldur's Gate, and has proven tempting to travelers seeking an alternate the river barges that sail the Kiontar. A portion of the road, approximately halfway between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, has in recent years developed into an enclave for saloon worship, with a temple of not insignificant splendor lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple, and can provide food and shelter to weary travelers. Farther east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll, However, bandits and other dangers may cause them
Just
to pay
Zevlor
a
today.
much steeper
We're
price.
civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zevlor.
Okay, on the origins of Zentarium, right? Was it? Yeah, Zentarium. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of the Near for her heretical efforts to construct the metatext. Wait, didn't I already read this? Okay, I know I've lost hidden knowledge. Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I'm not sure if I already did it. But perhaps greater still than their monopoly as the continent's largest private army, the true achievement of the modern Zentarim is in the sanitized image they present to the world. Viewed by most as an efficient, if unscrupulous, mercenary organization, few would guess at the Black Network's dark origin, as a cult dedicated to the dark god Bane, once bent towards bringing all peoples to heel beneath his creed of tyranny and domination. Many among their ranks scoff when confronted with this fact, citing overblown conspiracies and reassuring me that the only gods to whom the Zentarim give worship today are the twin deities, profit and power. This is not to say the organization has entirely shed its dark side. However, alongside the clenched fist of their military, another hand works from the shadows to ensure that the network prospers even in peacetime. For just as vital as the movements of troops is the movements of goods, legal or otherwise, and there is no border or market that is ever truly closed to one bearing the seal of the Black Network. Okay, so I think definitely I did not read that one. It's kind of a bit hard then to keep a track. Maybe I'll
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
check off screen and just...
Where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a...
Also there's... Einzoro. Okay, apparently I can check these ones. But those ones, they see me. Right. Yeah, I'll probably try to see off screen. Maybe I'll make a list to keep. Okay, front row and certain center, thespian memory. In fact, the greatest joy of my life hasn't been acting, but becoming. When you choose a character to play, you don't just wear a mask. You take a little of their soul for your own. Whoever you are in your heart of hearts changes, if only by the faintest mote. Okay, Till says...
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Okay, not much else to say. Gotcha. Zevlor?
Have you spoken to Korga?
Not yet, but I want to discuss something
What is
else.
it?
What brings your people out into the wilds?
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
I save... Okay, I save my roll for history. Really? So, the descent, what is that?
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. The High Overseer, our Grand Protector, signed a pact with devils. It dragged Elturel straight to hell. Lucky for us, a group of adventurers found a way to bring the city back. Afterwards, people looked at us and just saw devilkin. No different from the druids here, really.
Okay, continue.
You'll find him in camp. What do you want with him?
I mean, he encounters strange creatures nearby. I wish to know more.
Right. He's been going on about something of the sort. You'll find him in the caves, but we won't stay here much longer. See that you don't distract him from his duties.
Okay, so that's... Find the healer... Nutty... In the inner sanctum, cool. Right, talk to Zoro. The tiefling leaders, Zevlor, told us where to find Zoro. We should take Lizel to him. Anything else we can talk about?
Have you spoken to Korga?
Want to
What is
discuss
it?
something else? Okay, I'm gonna ask again. I'm looking for a name named Zoro.
You'll find him in camp. What do you want with it? Right, you'll find him. See that you...
Okay, so same conversation. Right. Where does this ladder lead though? Why can I check this once and it's not considered stealing? I mean, hopefully it does not show red. Ah, rotten tomatoes. Sure, whatever. We'll just start throwing stuff. Rotten stuff and whatnot. Bonus action, camp supplies. Where exactly I'm coming out here? Okay, can I make the jump? Barely. Hopefully everybody else can follow.
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay.
Okay, banter between the party members. Kinda missed a bit of that. Oh, hello. This is a bit of a back door. Wait, Lizel. Can you not make the jump? What the hell?
Quickly then.
You're all right.
Huh. So what's going on?
Something's wrong.
Yeah, you can say that again. So there was a path through here. If I drop down... Yeah, I'm taking damage though.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusto will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
Oh. I know. Seems kinda painful when you say it like that.
Get out my way.
Okay, I'm just gonna double back. If I can though. Oh, you for real? Can I make the jump back? Really? Can anyone else jump farther than me? I think that was that slide. Stop jumping back, guys. Let's see if everybody's here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use this trick.
On my mind.
Cool. Whew.
And, well, in it.
Well, we're
With haste.
back here. And hey, another backpack that you're telling me I can take.
Looks empty.
Crisa?
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
I mean, try not to kill over with the first blade drawn.
Well, we came through Avernus. We might not look it, but we're tough. Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate.
I mean, if you survive the hells, you'll survive this.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Really? You have an odd sense of humor. This isn't really fun.
No, it's not.
Isn't funny.
None of this is funny. But at least this way there's something to play for. Come on. What do you say?
Sure.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it. So many ways to
Okay,
die.
is that a quest by any chance, or... No, it's not. Anything else we can...
I'd best see you in Baldur's Gate.
Likewise. And looks like there's nothing here.
Better not be cursed.
Don't worry, it's not.
No word from the
Hopefully.
scouts yet.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins,
Shattered wine barrel.
they'll find it.
What not?
Of course.
We already check. Okay. Luckily, Lae'zel had
Hope the goblins
enough
aren't smart
oomph.
enough to poison their blades.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Ah, the fighting foul blood. Glad to know one of you has a spine.
Was that a thank you? But you should get that arm scene too.
Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed.
I mean, he let you in, didn't he? Could have been worse.
Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged them, the stupid bastard.
I'm guessing that didn't end well.
Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
Your fingers off. I will!
Also, we saw a kid that is being chased. Not sure what was that all about. Okay, realm according to Gumpo, adventurous chest, traveler's guide, inns and guest houses. Okay, with the dust of the journey still clinging to boot and cloak, the canny traveler will no doubt seek to secure accommodation within the city, post haste.
I think I'd make
Below are
friends
some
with
establishments
her.
that
I
are
already
typical of
told you
what
I don't
the city
want
has to
it.
offer.
How stupid are you? Blood excites
Damn.
me.
There's a lot of things going on in the background. Anyway, the blade and the stars, easily identified by its sign. A wooden shield boasting a curved blade against a field of stars. Handwritten scroll in the margins notes that the sign is currently not in place. This inn is comfortable, quiet, and highly recommended for travelers seeking to recuperate from their journey. Expect unassuming fare at a reasonable price, moderately clean rooms, and a passably clean patrons. The Blushing Mermaid. For those seeking an altogether rowdier night in the city, the Blushing Mermaid should be the first port of call. Named for the life-size wooden mermaid on display, this inn
Bite your fingers off.
is known for its ill-reputed patrons, frequent brawls, and altogether unsavory reputation. Nevertheless, I feature it here owing to great interest from my readership. I can only advise that you exercise extreme vigilance should you choose this establishment. Elfsong Tavern.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Most of this passage is illegible due to water damage, apart from the words and phrases nearest to the inner margins. Dimly lit, proprietor Alan, disembodied elvish singing voice. Okay. Ah, Aradin, you're here.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
I mean, all you did was stand up for your crew. I respect that.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
So, where did the goblins come from?
They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in.
And that is where you lost track of the druid?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea what the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Okay. Right. Single use, sure. And okay, this one looks... It is like a quest item, or maybe legendary. A scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaims: adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Lorokan, the Arcanist of Atkala, the recluse of Lamazit's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to dwell treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Right, and I got a lot of... Okay, rescue the druid, Halsin. Is that okay? He might be able to help us. That's the main quest, find the cure. Leader named Halsin. And then... Oh, Crush region. The Night Song is some kind of temple. It must be in the goblin camp. This is not the same ruins we explored, yeah. Otherwise it would have been that way. Okay. Realm according to Bumpo. The book naturally falls to a dog-eared page in which Bumpo describes the more unusual races he's met in his travels. But they weren't half so strange as the bird folk.
Don't you lie to me, boy.
First, Arakokra I met had the head of a parrot, the body of a human, and wings also of a parrot. I tried not to stare, but it was real hard. Turns out she was one of a motley party, cause around her table were a tabaxi, catfolk, a genasi, a lament folk, and a turtle folk. Trying to act casual, I asked what the hell they all were. They all ignored me, but I can't blame them. To them, I must have looked awfully dull and average, for they were the first of their kind I've seen. But I was just one of a billion boring humans to them. True. Bex, can we talk?
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
Cats, though?
Yeah.
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
I mean, I didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Blushing Mermaid, Elfsong Tavern. You know what? Blushing Mermaid. Beats rough, the ale is cheap.
We've had enough rough to last us a good long while.
Good luck to you then. And wish us some, too.
But you were talking about cats and dogs. Can we talk more?
I suppose we'll start in the outer city. Get a little business going.
Your spiced tea is life-changing. And I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time.
I suppose we'll start in the...
Your...
Ah! Come on, I wanted into that conversation. Oh, hold up. There was another book here? Bumpo, what about... Truly Impossible Adventures of Tenebru Morrow. A pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native Waterdeep. Emerges from her rooms at the Yawning Portal only to exchange scroll manuscripts for fresh air, fresh meals, and ink. And thus, in the light of the Feywild's near as setting sun, we passed into the land of the Eladrin. My astute resolution to sail around the forest was betrayed. It seems to me that the river itself conspired to change course, bringing the new bride into the shadow of the trees, that I might see those dancing figures up close. The form of the Eladrin, with which I am now intimately familiar, is that of elves as seen in a fever dream. Slender as once, and with a hair of every changeable hue, the moods mirror that fey wilderness from which they spring. One moment gentle as still pond, the next inexorable and deadly as a falling mountain. The latter I experienced only after spending many agreeable hours, or perhaps seasons, among them. A halfling woman, employed among my crew as a smith, dared to raise her voice in a song above that of our hosts. The depth of the insult became clear as the forest fell into silence. It was only quick thinking on my part that delivered a compromise. When we left, it was without our smith, and the only sound was the solitary ring of her hammer as she endeavored to forge a blade that would sing for the Eladrin more sweetly than she. It has been some centuries since. I hope she has succeeded by now. Probably. Right, what's going on here? Because I keep hitting these guys. Where are you? You're right here. I'm getting annoyed hearing them argue.
Anything of use?
Okay, I can open that crate apparently. That one. Okay, 1 2 feet. We'll meet with meat. This is just a song. I'm not doing that one.
I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off.
Okay, recruitment poster. A man and woman standing. Find pride and purpose in the Flaming Fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Baldur Ravengard himself, you'll be tasked with guarding the city streets, protecting its people, and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of our friendly feats throughout the city, or visit our headquarters at the Sea Tower of Balduran to find out how you can blaze a new career path today. That's gonna be... Oh, it doesn't show as a quest. Right, fellas, what's going on here?
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Yeah, don't you dare lay a finger on that child.
You threatening me?
Ooh, tiefling persuasion. Or so the tiefling persuasion is, it will say just a warning. I've dealt with your type before, human. Or persuasion, just persuasion. I mean, you're the one making threats to a child. Put yourself together. I think I'm gonna use this one. Don't wanna antagonize conflict between tieflings and other races more. Can we add? We're gonna add the advantage. Let's roll. Ow. That's a 6. Barely. Holy moly.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you.
You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
So he did to take it. Can we chat more? Actually, maybe I can.
Thanks to you, that kid is my locket. My mum gave that to me on her deathbed. Get out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
Okay, there's another vendor over here. Oh, missed you. I don't know where the kid went. I mean, oh, sorry about that.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
I won't, don't worry. Okay, apparently I can take this backpack.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over
Okay,
us.
let's see what's going on here.
Goblins out forever.
Not what I said.
This is no...
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Yeah. Oh, tiefling, have you forgotten Elturel? To stand by our people, no one else will.
This isn't Elturel, and I'm not responsible for every damn tiefling in the world!
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
And apparently Gale approved of that. Can we check
Me and
more?
Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
No worries. Okay, we did check the backpack. That's Cal. Roland. Where did she go?
Why, hello there, sweetness.
I don't think he was. Oh,
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
I mean, you're so eager to go to Baldur's Gate. Do they even welcome tieflings?
More than most. A few strangers may stare, but they'll keep their daggers sheathed. I'll be warmly received. Besides, you are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Hear that, Gale? You have a competition. So is this Leroican of Ramazith's tower?
His name is known far and wide, I see. Few can match him in terms of raw power and talent. Until now, that is. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Likewise. Talia.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Okay, not much to say.
Where did I put that old bucket?
Okay, some stuff I can take. Wooden trunk. I think that's pretty much it. There is a book here. Follows complete guide
Trader
to...
appears encouraged by your interest in this item, though of course you'll need to pay for it.
Oh, so... Huh. Potion invisibility. It's a quarter stuff. Maybe something for Gale. But I'm not exactly encouraged by what's there. Minus 20. Why do I have minus 28 loss? Sure, I'll get a book. And I'll keep it for reading later on then. Can we chat with you?
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie
What?
Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
I'm completely red, lady. What the... What do you mean pale? You're an alchemist then.
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
What is this exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I've been better. Difficult to explain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad.
Hey.
The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry
sure of it.
not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
This will make Lae'zel disapprove. But yeah, I kinda doubt she has something. And to be honest, we're still at the start of the game, so I don't see this problem going away that quickly. But yeah, there's nothing wrong, I swear, everything's fine.
As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, bother.
I mean, you're the Dean, but oh, hello. Greater healing. And the thing is, I am kinda low. But I don't have anything to give as a barter, I think. So most of the stuff I picked with my own character, yeah. She has a lot of gold though. Damn. So we can get greater healings. I'll keep that
care
in mind.
now, sweetie.
Thank you. Okay, so what?
Grumpy, we're
Have
expelling your face.
Oh no, I have not went here.
You're an idiot.
I heard that. Yeah, you're an idiot. Why would I go down here? Oh, hello. There's actually a skeleton here. So please, 24 gold, not bad. No, I didn't
How
want.
can I help?
You know, I wanted to talk with you. Okay, so I guess that was for the skeleton. This time I can jump back. I mean, too high. That is interrupted. Okay, I can actually jump here and then here. Oh, perfect. I thought for a second we would get stuck. That's just a rat over there.
What comes next?
Okay, so that's Zoru. Kaga, Nettie is in this direction. Oh, and there's Will as well. Yeah, let's chat with these people over here. Are these kids? I think they are. Training young, I guess.
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
Ah, damn, they are scared.
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Well, he's eager.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
Trust me, you don't want that.
And again.
A is for Azuth and other gods. Volume 1. The man of Thor, sun's bright light, shines the truth into man's laws. Speak his name to stop a fight. Then invoke a legal clause. Beware, dread Asmodeus, both his word and promise sweet. More able to betray us than the devils at his feet. Oriel is merciless and cold, the winter's icy breath. Spare her a little food and gold, so you won't freeze to death. A nice poem. Okay, go X.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Okay, not sure how good I am at athletics though. Do have insight, but I'm gonna detect thoughts. Class 10, come on, dice. Whew, okay. 12.
He was only a boy. And I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off. Never again.
Whoa. That gives me a new option. Clear your mind. Past mistakes don't matter. Focus on the present, the target.
You're right. I need to clear my head. And step, parry, step, swing. Yes!
Good job.
You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Also, one last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
And you know what? Keep training. In time, you'll make short work for any goblins.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
And you Okay, Lae'zel is inspired. Not bad. But did you give me something? More experience. Okay. Battle axe. Yeah. Unfortunately, 09, not that great. Again, I'll organize the inventory off screen. So we got another inspiration for Lae'zel. Help Gwex learn how to fight. So we have 2 for her. Nothing for Asterion yet. But we do have for Gale and Shadowheart because we did the Book of Dead Gods. Okay, Ashrak.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Can we talk more?
The Blade of...
Ah, okay. That's about it.
And
right. Let's talk with...
Swing.
Okay, although, can I read this book? Illustrated Adventures of Baldur. Packed of full years of adventure. The monsters are ferocious, the men are muscled, the women are buxom, and the clothing is easily torn. Something is cleft in twain on every page, although you do find a passage that's a little less bloody. The woman's eyes were dusky, filled with mystery and promise. Baldur was intrigued. Anything? He asked. Anything, she said. Just name it, and it can be yours. And what do you want in return? Oh, just a small thing, she smiled. Baldur laughed. Nothing about him was small. I want your soul, Baldur, she sighed. Give me your spirit, and whatever your desires shall be yours. Baldur considered this for a moment. Very well, I want a turnip. She hesitated. Your soul in exchange for a turnip?
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
A nice turnip, nodded Baldur. Very well. Dark smoke soared around the woman, whose skin was turning red. Then you shall. The next couple of pages have been torn out. When the story resumes, the woman, now fully revealed as a devil, is kneeling at Baldur's feet. Curse you, Baldur. I am bound to you, yours to call upon when you need me, and your soul is your own once more. Let that be a lesson to you, laughed Baldur. Never underestimate the power of a turnip. Now I'm intrigued to see what was the rest of the story. Damn it.
One more time.
Okay, let's talk with Will, and then I think I'm gonna leave it here for this episode.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
I mean, yeah, it's good advice.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Who was that woman? The one in your thoughts?
You saw her then? Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I mean, you have a Mind Flayer in your head. Doesn't that worry you?
I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories. Doomed to shed my skin, become a Illithid, and there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any tentacles. Least not yet, thank Baldur. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out.
I mean, we'll search for a cure. You can join me.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Direct me.
I might.
Trust no one.
Action, not reaction.
For now, send Gale to the camp.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then.
Okay.
The Blade of Frontier is at your calling.
Okay, let's join up and find a cure for this parasite of ours.
A worthy ally, perhaps. But I'll waste no time chasing devils while a tadpole feasts on our skulls.
I've seen your people in battle. I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army. I'd be a fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine. I'll presume that's Githyanki for yes. Now let's move.
Hopefully the presumption was correct. Okay, another party member, and you are... Oh, you're a warlock. So I traded the wizard for a warlock.
Let's get going.
Which...
Defender of the people.
Okay, what do you have? Yeah, you're not proficient with rapiers, but you have one. Interesting. Spears, spikes.
Let's move.
Battle axes?
Still
doubt it.
Despite everything.
Yeah, I'll give the battle axe to him. No, not proficient. I guess he's gonna just have the rapier for now, unless I'm gonna find stuff for him. And you are light armor. When you reduce a hostile creatures to 0, this gift from your patron can... Ooh. It's a bit of extra health. Interesting.
Is that blood? No.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Again, I'll just level him up off screen. We did advance a bit. So the reason I'm keeping Lae'zel or you know, I'm gonna take Will. So maybe we'll find Karlach soon around. Who knows? But then we still have to meet up with Zoru, which I need Lae'zel to make sure I advance that properly. So we're gonna keep that. And oh, Karlach is over there. No, and then ruins. That should be the goblin camp then. See, if I go out of the grove, I need to go this way and then up north. Gotcha. What do I... Okay, so only that one. But yeah, next episode we're gonna meet with Zoru, advance that one a bit, maybe Nettie, and then we're gonna go out of the camp, meet with Karlach, whatnot. I'll see, or maybe we see with Karlach, see with these 3 guys over here as well, see what's that all about, and then maybe come back, but we'll see, because these 2 objectives are nearby. Anyway, in the meantime, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.